out at Mad Apple CrossFit in Fort Wayne, Indiana. This is the day before the Masters Fitness Championship starts tomorrow. They're having a little throwdown here. I'm gonna get a workout in because I don't think I'm gonna be able to work out much this weekend. So let's show them how it's done.
Dead hang, it's gotta be double overhead grip, but
hey, don't let us down. We're counting on you.
it is gonna be a knee to chest holding a plate. And it is the last person hanging.
How do you feel about this?
Yeah.
It depends on the bar.
Damn it, get a good bar. Do we like our teammates' chances, Bella?
If I'm honest, yes.
Yes.
I think we're like the cutest team.
We have the ringer.
Adam, I'm so nervous. I'm not even doing this.
Lights on! And let's go! Hold it!
I mean, this is for shoes. This is for free shoes. Don't F it up for us. Freaking focus.
Hold it!
I'm nervous for him. Secondhand nervousness a thing.
One down. Stay there.
Oh, we had one fall. We had two fall. One guy over here. Oh, another fall. Hold up. He looks like he wants to fall. He's fall. He fell. We got two left. We got two left. Did we just win? We just won! Yeah! Let's go, team! Let's go!
I'm at the 2024 Masters Fitness Championship, and I'm not competing. I'm here to support, coach, and be the media team for our athletes. Here's a few things I've learned from observing and competing in large multi-day competitions. You have to master the art of this style of competition. This isn't your single day comp at your local gym. This is multiple events over multiple days. So you have to become a fanatic, a machine about warming up, executing in an event, and cooling down afterwards. I like to start my warm-up about an hour before my event time. They're gonna call you to the corrals to start to take you to the event about 20 minutes before you are scheduled to compete. That means you're gonna have about 40 minutes to do a general warm-up, get yourself moving, and then execute your workout-specific warm-up. I like to have a plan about how I'm gonna warm up before I get in there, so that all I'm doing is just following the roadmap in my head about how I'm gonna get warm, how I'm gonna get ready for this particular event. About a half hour before the event starts, I'm gonna drink my pre-workout, which is often Element for electrolytes and beta-alanine. I might also have a handful of gummy bears or a squeezy packet of applesauce. And then after the event, I'm gonna hydrate with something that has some carbohydrates, and oftentimes I'll have a protein shake afterwards as well. I wanna keep some protein intake, I wanna keep my carbohydrates coming in, but I wanna keep those in the most easy to digest fashion. I'm also gonna cool down after every event. I'm gonna try to take a long walk, or maybe get on an echo bike or a rower, something to allow my heart rate to calm down. And I'm gonna do that over and over and over again for every single event in the competition. But that's how you make sure that you're ready for each and every event. You have to warm up, execute, cool down, fuel up, and be ready for the next event. You do that religiously. By day 3, although you'll have built up fatigue, you'll still have room in the tank for that 3rd or 4th day of efforts. I want to take a quick second to thank Element for sponsoring this video. Whether you're hitting the gym, a competition, recovering, or just living an active life, Element's science-backed formula of 1,000 milligrams of sodium, 200 milligrams of potassium, and 60 milligrams of magnesium gives you what you need without any junk. No sugar, no fillers, just clean electrolytes. Right now, Element is offering a free sample pack with any order. That's 8 packets free, so you can try all the flavors. head to drinkelement.com/Jason Grubb. Don't miss this offer. Go to drinklmt.com/Jason Grubb. Another thing you're going to notice when you do multi-day competitions or any competition is that your first workout is the most nerve-wracking workout. I've been to the games 6 times, I've competed in everything, and I'm always nervous before the first workout. Like, it's almost unbearable. When you get to the competition, don't overly warm up. You're going to want to warm up like an absolute insane person. There's so much nerves, you just feel like you want to do everything. That's not necessary either. Have a plan for your warm-up, get in there, execute your warm-up, and just know that everybody is as nervous as you. I like to think of that first workout in a multi-day comp as like the warm-up, the icebreaker. Once that seal is broken, everything feels so much better. You get out there and you start working, like, this is just a workout. No big deal. Your anxiety is much lower, the pressure valve is relieved. Then it's time to get into your rhythm, move on for event number 2. Another thing to keep in mind in these events is that there's not room for mistakes. Even though there might be 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different events, every single point matters in every event. Sometimes the difference between first and second place in a single event is 3 points, but those 3 points add up over multiple events. Mistakes cannot happen. And if you do make a mistake, you just have to move on. One of my number 1 things as I approach these events is 1, to avoid injury, 2, to avoid mistakes, and aim for perfect execution. With that in mind, you have to know that this is a mental game. You want to practice these workouts multiple times in your head. Your plan A and your plan B. You want to visualize these so that you can get all the reps done in these events a half a dozen times before you actually do the event on the competition floor. Work your way through different scenarios in your head. How are you going to chalk up? When are you going to take a break? What's that going to feel like? Who's around you on the competition floor? What's the route that you're going to take on the run? What's it going to be like when you kick it off on that echo bike? How high do you have to jump to the pull-up bar or the rings on the muscle-ups? Visualize your way through all of that so that you minimize the surprises out on the competition floor. That'll also minimize mistakes if you've rehearsed a workout multiple times in your head. Another thing to think about is your personality. Are you an extrovert or are you an introvert? How do you recharge at an event like this? For me, believe it or not, I'm an introvert. I'm walking around Masters Fitness Championship right now, saying hi to everybody. I'm talking to the camera right now. It's a lot of energy. And honestly, for me, I love doing this, but after this, I need to recharge by being quiet and being alone. And then competition, that's what I do. So what's your personality? If you're an extrovert, you might want to be around people between events and socialize and just have all that camaraderie because that's what recharges you between events. For me, between events, I've got to get quiet. I've got to get alone. I need to be in a chair or laying down, listening to music, closing my eyes. That's how I recharge. Keep that in mind so you can optimize how you spend your downtime between events. While I could offer a million tips, here's my last tip for this video. Set realistic expectations. Once you see what the events are, all the workouts for a competition, set some realistic expectations. Maybe your expectation is to win, and that's an appropriate expectation. That's great. But if your expectation is to win and there's just not really a chance that you're going to win, you're gonna have a miserable time in the competition. We have the privilege and the honor to be able to do this. This is our hobby, so we should do something that's fun for us. By having a realistic expectation, you can have fun at an event. If you think, gosh, I think I'm a top 10 athlete here, and that's how the weekend is progressing, you can have fun, you can smile, you can enjoy the events, enjoy the camaraderie, knowing that you're doing everything that you can do where you're at in life, in your own skin right now. But if you set expectations that just aren't realistic for you, man, you're just gonna be angry the whole time. You're gonna be disappointed, be frustrated, and sometimes you might set an expectation and exceed those expectations, and that's always a great thing. I'd rather end up on that side of the spectrum than severely disappointed. I encourage you to know yourself, stay within your own skin, and have a great time at competitions like these guys. Are we having a good time? Yeah, we're having a good time, right? Like, that's
One more.
like these guys are having a good time. Where else would you want to be right now?
It's because we're almost done, though.
Okay, yeah, but
We'd rather be.
yeah, this is their last event.
It is. We're excited.
You guys are marching to a very challenging event.
Thank you for reminding us.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome. I'm here to encourage.
Yeah.
All right, fellas, have fun.
Thanks, Jason.
that timing worked out. That's what I've got from here at the Masters Fitness Championship. More to come. And as always, guys, your best days are ahead of you. Fortune favors the bold.